in a setback to the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, British lawmakers on Saturday voted to back a motion that delays his Brexit deal struck with the European Union. The 322 versus 306 vote on an important amendment means that the UK Prime Minister is bound by the Benn Act passed earlier by the parliamentarians to write to the EU by midnight, seeking a delay to the October 31st deadline, as no new deal has been passed in the Commons by the October 19th cut-off date.
The opportunity to have a meaningful vote has effectively been passed up because the meaningful vote has been voided of meaning. But I wish the House to know that I'm not daunted or dismayed by this particular result, and I think it probably became likely once it was obvious that the amendment from my right honourable friend, the member for West Dorset, was going to remain on the order paper. I continue in the very strong belief that the best thing for the UK and for the whole of Europe is for us to leave with this new deal on October the 31st. And to anticipate the questions that are coming from the benches opposite, I will not negotiate a delay with the EU, and neither does the law compel me to do so. I will tell our friends and colleagues in the EU exactly what I have told everyone in the last 88 days that I've served as Prime Minister, that further delay would be bad for this country, bad for our European Union, and bad for democracy. So next week, the government will introduce the legislation needed for us to leave the EU with our new deal on October the 31st. And I hope that our European Union colleagues and friends will not be attracted, as benches opposite are, or rather I should say the front bench is, by delay. I don't think that they will be attracted by delay. And I hope that then, honourable members, faced with a choice of our new deal for the UK and the European Union, will change their minds, because it was pretty close today. I hope that they will change their minds and support this deal in overwhelming numbers. Since I became Prime Minister, I've said we must get on and get Brexit done on October the 31st so that this country can move on. Mr. Speaker, that policy remains unchanged. No delays, and I will continue to do all I can to get Brexit done on October the 31st, and I continue to commend this excellent deal, Mr. Speaker, to the House.
It's going to be a long drawn-out process. You know, there could be an extension. I think that will cause further tensions on those people that voted. Regarding immigration, I think President Trump has done a considerable amount of work on the Mexican border to stop immigration from happening. I believe that if Boris Johnson would follow his footsteps as well and stop the mass immigration from happening in the United Kingdom, I believe that Britain would be a lot more of a better place. I believe that the British people are the minority at the moment. We don't want that. We want to have the British people being the majority, because we are British.